Adam Christ from My MMA News, being joined by the Moroccan devil himself, Youssef Zalal. And we're on a little bit of lockdown right now, so we're doing the best to utilize what we have and social distancing using the magic of Skype, man. Youssef, I appreciate you taking the time, brother.
I appreciate you for having me, brother. Appreciate it, man.
So tell me what's good, man. We're going through a worldwide pandemic right now. Everybody's locked. It's crazy right now. What's good in your life, bro? Tell me something good.
Man, just get to spend my time with my wife and my dog. It's like it's little things we forget about. It's like to see how much you really love your wife and how much you really love your dog. So you get to experience it completely different and to really check on the loved ones. So that's like it's pretty much the things that you needed to do and you didn't basically have time to do or time to do. So I'm like, that's like helping me a lot now, and I get time to learn our relationship and stuff around the world right now.
So, I mean, what a whirlwind for you, right? Almost 2 months ago, you were making a spectacular UFC debut. To now the world's, in a shutdown. So what a change of pace, man, right? Like, how's that for you? On top of the world and then locked in your bedroom the next second.
Oh, I was talking to my manager. I was like, I was ready to go because I was like, let's try to fight before. So I have Ramadan coming up, and basically I don't eat or drink.
Right.
So it's like for a whole month I don't eat or drink until like sun goes up all the way to sun goes down. So I'm not eating for a couple of hours, like 12 hours or drinking. So I can't fight during that time. So I was like, well, let's try to get a fight before April, and then we can relax in April and then go back at it June or July. And I was like, okay, I was all excited, starting like diet on point, everything on point, ready for short notice again, and then all of a sudden all this happened, and I'm like, what is going on? Like, I almost didn't believe it the first time.
Right.
They were like coronavirus, and I'm like, what's going on? What? Like, I don't watch the news. I'm the worst person.
Me too, dude.
Possible. So like, I'm just in the future. If you ask me the questions of what's going on, I don't know nothing. Like,
fight news is my news. You know what I'm saying?
It's exactly. If it's not fight news or something like that I don't like to watch, then like I'm not doing it. I'm not watching it. I'm not like, I don't bother my time watching that. But like, my wife tells me everything, literally everything about what's going on. Like, this is going on, and I'm like, okay, whatever. So as soon I thought he was like, I didn't take it serious the first time. I was like, what is all this going on? Like, I seen one card stopped, and then one card had, just no fans, and I was like, something's going on. As soon as they canceled the NBA, and I was like, whew, they're not playing. So I was like, it was very weird to experience that.
So I gotta ask, man, you came from LFA Legacy, a huge organization. You were on top of that for so long. You live one of those lives that's just, it's the American dream, right? Everybody, they would look at you and think that that's the American dream right there. You came from Morocco as a young boy. At what, 12 years old you moved here?
12 years old, yes,
12 years old, right? Separated yourself from your mom, lived with your dad, rose to the top of the ranks in LFA. You got your short notice fight in the UFC, took advantage, won that, and now to the next level. And you have the loving wife on top of it. Just everything is coming together for you. What's that journey been like, man? Just chasing the American dream and just getting to where you are right now.
Man, you get one opportunity, you got to do everything to take it. So I really had one opportunity to really change my life instead of being a regular average person. I was like, I wanted it to be best me, be the best me. I learned throughout my journey being in the United States, it's so much maturity I learned just being here and experiencing life in general. And I feel like in life in general, you experience that. And if you're not, you're doing something wrong. You know what I mean? If you're not experiencing adversity or like stuff like that. So I just take it day by day, man. I'm blessed for this opportunities. My work ethic is the one's gonna take me to where I need to be. It really matter my skills and all that, but it's all my work ethic that I do day to day and the stuff that I do basically daily, and to push me to the next level.
Now, has the UFC been in contact with you or your management to let you know anything about future opponents, future names, anything?
No, I haven't heard nothing, and to be honest, I really don't care. I was like, this is the biggest promotion in the world. You know, like I'm not gonna be those guys like really like picky or something like that. I really don't care, man. I'm trying to be the best fighter I can be for myself, not the world, but to me, you know. So I'm like, whatever they give me, I wanna shine, and that's what I really want to do.
So tell us a little bit about, since we're all on lockdown, man, everybody's been finding a little bit of what they're doing differently. Saw you were playing Call of Duty earlier. Everybody's been doing a little bit of Netflix and binging and everything. So other than Call of Duty, is there any suggestions that you can give for some of the fans to do to just lighten the load a little bit?
Oh, bro, me and my wife playing this game. It's called Portal 2. I'm not a big fan of robot games and stuff you gotta do. But it's pretty fun, man. It's like,
Yeah?
oh man, you guys check it out. It's like it tested your skill, your relationship skills, like who's the more dominant, it's gonna get there. So it's like it's very cool. It's like a science experience. My girl's
Right.
a chemistry degree, so it's like kind of very in her zone, you know. So I was like, I see what it is. I see what's going on. But
I'm going to have to try that. I'm a little nervous, but go ahead.
no, it's pretty fun. That's like, she wants me to play chess. Like we got a whole chess now, but we're doing things like then and then. When I play video games, she paints and stuff like that. So, I mean, besides that, I don't know what else I could do. Like, to be honest, like I only go outside and run my runs every day.
Yeah, man.
So that's the only thing I can do. You know what I mean? I can't do that much.
Right. I mean, I was going to say, for fighters, they're suffering so much right now. I mean, obviously, you know, everybody's suffering right now. Let's just be honest with you. But these fighters, they can't get to their safe haven, their gym, which is like, you know, almost therapy for them. I mean, what are you doing as far as training-wise to make sure you're in shape still?
I mean, to be honest, I'm just running and then studying, obviously, studying fights and stuff like that. Like, I feel like sometimes you want to give that body a little break and study as much as you can. Like, you need to improve the brain as well, not just your physical and your skills, but your brain is part of your skills, you know. So it's like I'm learning that, you know. When I run, usually I like running on a treadmill. So, but most treadmills are closed now. So usually I run on a treadmill and just run, like, watch fights while I'm running for a long distance. But besides that, man, I know a lot of people have like stuff like a gym garage, like a home gym, something like that. So they still get a workout in. There's no excuse, man. You can always get a workout. You know what I mean?
Always.
It's just how you want it and how you do it, you know. But other people, like, to be honest, like fighting, yeah, like this is the only way we make our income, you know. It's like whatever it is, but there's people have it worse than us, man. People like can't even pay their bills to even stay at a safe house. You know what I mean? So
Right.
it's very difficult and very hard to see this people going through that, and it hurts seeing that.
Yeah, man. Like I said, there's so many people going through it, and so many people that are unfortunately torn apart right now. And that's, again, like we talked about, that's something that you've been dealing with for some time right now. You've been split with your mother for some time and everything. What's the situation in Morocco with COVID-19, and how's everything going as far as communication with mom, and how's everything going there with the family?
So my whole family is at home. Basically, they can't get out.
Yeah.
Everybody's at home. Their lockdown is more serious than us.
Okay.
It's way more serious. Like, you can't go outside. Like, you're not going outside. Like,
Right.
if you're going outside, you got to have a paper that's signed by the court. You can go to groceries or can go to work, and everything shuts down at 6 p.m.
Wow.
Everything shuts down. So, like, they're very serious, and I'm grateful there's phones. You know, I get to call my mom, and she calls me every day. She checks on me every day. Make sure to drink vitamin C. Make sure you and your wife are, like, safe, and please don't go nowhere and stuff like that. So, you know, the mother's going to do her mother thing. But
I was going to say, she's still laying that motherly vibe down on you, bro.
Yeah, so it's kind of hard to see, you know, man. It's like, I have my dad over here that I'm not seeing either, you know. Like, I haven't seen my dad for the last 2 weeks, you know. I'm like, I've been home. So it's kind of difficult. I don't want to risk the chances of him even getting it, you know what I mean? So,
right.
Like,
not worth it.
Yeah, so like I'm young, man, whatever, you know, I can go through this, but he's 50 plus, you know, so it's kind of like you got to be very careful. So I'm I don't know, man. It's day by day. I'm just grateful and blessed to even have my family with me and kind of still checking on us and checking on them. So I'm very blessed for that.
And I don't want to keep you all day, man, because everybody has a life
Good,
to
man.
lead. But yeah, I know, right? Like it's not like anybody else has much to do right now.
Yeah.
But but I wanted to say, man, you have a solid fan base. You know, between Morocco here. I mean, you were running LFA for a long time, man, before you made your UFC debut. So everybody in all walks of life, like we talked about, they're going through their hardships, man. And like I said, you have a big following. Is there any words of encouragement or words of positivity that you could spread right now that somebody they might need to hear, man? Because people are sitting at home, they're getting stir crazy. Like it's crazy right now, man. So what can you offer to people that just might bring their day up a little?
Man, I learned the best thing is like when it's dark, that's when you see the stars. And I really feel like that's like big thing for us as humans and everything. I feel like everything that you do in life has a really purpose. It's like I understand hope and God and all this. I believe in God as well, you know, and I do my hope as well. But you can't just like really sit down and not do nothing about your life or anything in general. Like you can. I was talking to my wife a while back. I was like, America, especially in America, is like one of the best countries you can make opportunities come to reality, and you
You're
can
a prime
really
example.
you can really change your life in
Yeah.
just doing small things. Doesn't have to be nothing crazy. I did not want to be a fighter when I came here. I just came here. I was that American dream, you know. I was like, holy shit, I'm going to school. This is way different than Morocco, you know. And like, I'm blessed. My mom and my dad put us in good schools in Morocco, you know. But
Hmm.
still, I came here. It was like, wow, like you get like lunch like this, and the stores like this, and like it was just amazing. And I really didn't appreciate that much.
Mm.
I was young, you know, and I was like, I
Right.
really didn't make my opportunity as much I can until I say until like 19 and 20 when I really started really want to do something with my life and kind of just move on from there. Especially when my brother passed away, and that's one
Right.
of
I'm
the
sorry.
darkest moments, you know. And I was like almost committed suicide and all
Right.
that, but that moment it really changed my life, and I would never forget that moment. It's because of that I am where I'm at today, and I got more to prove to myself and all the people that's going down. You know, I feel like your head is your biggest enemy. It really is,
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
I really mean it. And your friends is your enemy as well, though. I feel like a lot of guys will go with people that really put them down and you're not gonna make it, you're not this and that. And I can tell you all the stories that everybody says, but in the end of the day, it's like you have to be patient. You really have to be patient. There's only one Christmas a year, you know. Yeah, there's
Right.
not two. You be patient for that one Christmas for the whole year. You
Yeah.
can be one patient for your future, so you can be very patient for your future. And I feel like a lot of guys wanna rush things, you know. You wanna change your life so quick, but it's a marathon. It's not a sprint.
And speaking of, you can take charge of your future. You can, and everything you were saying, man, it's got me in my feels right now. So I got to ask, when all this is said and done, at the end of the day, man, your MMA journey is said and done. What does all this come and mean to you as a man? Your pro career, your UFC career, everything you've made it to America. You're making everything happen for you. What does that mean for you as a man, as a family man?
To be honest, it means the world to me. I did what I did not expect myself to do.
Mm.
That's the biggest thing. You know, I proved to myself that I really can do anything I want in the world if I want to. It really don't matter to me, and I'm very. I would always take that, and I'll take that to my children. I'll take that to anybody that needs help with that. You know, and I feel like MMA is one of the sports I can do that. You know, I can
Right.
I can show, especially in Morocco, man. There's not a whole opportunities down there. I have a lot of fighters texting me how to get here and
Hmm.
really get their MMA career, and I feel like super like I can't do nothing. You know what I mean? Like I can't help those guys. I'm not like the integration or something. You know? So it's like it's kind of hurtful to see that
Right.
me and then to my people to really kind of I want to see them be where I'm at. And I really
Right.
want to it's not like I'm a giving person, man. I like to give away before I even give myself. And sometimes it went back on me, but I learned my lesson, But
Right.
it's very difficult to see that. So that's like my biggest goal to do, man. Is really make opportunities happen, especially in
Hmm.
MMA wise in my country.
And that just goes to show what a selfless person that you are, that you want to give so much to the other people, especially in your country. But honestly, it has to be such a source of inspiration with these people from Morocco, your people coming to you and as like their inspiration, their light out of the tunnel of we can do this too.
Yeah, man, that's what I really want. You got guys not sleeping at 3 a.m. watching you fight and stuff like that. I feel like I would not say they deserve, but I feel like it's I need to do something back to my country, the country that raised me and that has my family in there, and the country that I love and I always represent and I always represent. I wanna do something that I can really change millions and millions of people's lives, not just one person or two person. You gotta start slow, it change one person's life, change two. Now it keeps going and then goes to thousands and then all you know is you're in the millions.
There it is, man. Well, anybody that doesn't follow you now, let them know how they can follow you. Social media, man. Twitter, Facebook. There's just so much these days. What are you on, and how can the fans keep up with you, brother?
I mean, I'm the most on Instagram at the Moroccan Devil, so you can follow me there. But Twitter is at the Moroccan 35, Moroccan Devil 35, and then I got my Facebook, just Youssef Zalal, my name.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate you taking the time. It was great talking to you for the first time, man. And I look forward to talking in the future. Some fight news, hopefully next time. And look, take care, man. Take care of your family and all the best in the world, brother.
I appreciate you, bro. I always look forward for interviews. I'm like, especially in my fights. I'm like, oh, you got one fight. Oh, see the next one.
Next one, we got the
Thank you,
fight.
brother. You guys be safe. Thank you guys for doing this and taking the time and interviewing all these guys. Appreciate you guys.
All right, man. There he goes. Youssef Zalal, he's on lockdown right now, just like the rest of us, and he's been fortunate to. He was gracious enough to take some time out of his day to talk to us here at My MMA News. So, for Youssef Zalal, I'm Adam Christ. Make sure you keep it locked to MyMMAnews.com for all your fight news needs.